What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Bravely Default. Last episode, guys, we finally made it to the Eternian Central Command and took out 2 more of the Council of 6, I think. So, this episode, we might take out another one. Who knows?
Hail, Nescient children of man.
Who's there?
A petulant daughter's act of rebellion against the father who neglected her.
What?
The naive Vestal's sense of justice as dictated by others, unquestioned as it is unflinching. An orphaned existence, ignorant of himself and alone in this world. Has playing as the trusty friend filled your hollow soul, boy?
Who is this guy?
Show yourself!
Not but children, all of you.
A vampire?
What?
Oh, all dead.
I am done here. I leave the rest to you, Alternus Dim.
Your cooperation is much appreciated.
Cooperation? No. It is simply a matter of friendly concern. My interest lies in the Templars... the Grand Marshal's daughter. You may cast the remaining 3 into the dungeon, if you so wish.
Yeah, who is this guy?
Yes, my lord.
The 2 newest members of the Council of 6 have perished at the hands of the Vestal.
And friends?
'Tis such a pity. I never had the chance to meet them.
So Victor and Victoria have met their end?
Yes, Lord Marshal.
A tragic end to tragic lives.
Indeed. But the Vestal and her fellow conspirators have been captured.
No, they just killed her already.
Though the toll was heavy, we have them at last. Well done, Alternus. Well done.
He didn't do anything.
No, this was not my doing. It was his.
Ah,
I see.
There was one more matter, Lord Marshal. Your daughter, Edea, is in her room.
And?
I simply thought you'd wish to know.
oh, we actually got to see his face for a second. Neat. Oh, this is a nice room. Oh, they didn't even put her in bed. They just laid her out on the floor.
Is this my room?
How
Where
would I
is
know?
everybody?
Dungeons. It is the only one in the party. Great, good to know. Anything I can collect here? I doubt it. Oh, sleep or don't sleep. We don't need to sleep. We're fine.
No, leave us. I simply wish to speak with my daughter. Now go.
Oh, time for a Father Delta talk.
Father. You never learned to knock first, no matter how many times I asked.
It seems like ages.
What have you done with my friends? Where have you taken them?
Your fellow conspirators are held in the dungeon.
I like how that's her
The
first
dungeon?
thought.
I'd feared that. So they yet live?
As for the Wind Vestal,
Agnes, what will you do with her? You'll bring ruin upon Eternia if you harm a hair on her head.
you speak of ruin. It is you and your conspirators who nearly brought ruin upon this land.
What do you mean?
Crystalism is a cult, a tool for deceiving the masses. We can trust them with the crystals no longer. The Wind Vestal shall never again see the light of day. And should she persist with her uncooperative attitude...
Then it's as I feared. You'll have her executed, though she was merely caught in a web spun of your selfish ideals.
Selfish, you say?
Well, they are, aren't they? You send big men to chase down and capture one little girl. You wage war far and wide. You ravage nature. You bring suffering upon innocents. Are those your ideals, Father? What is it you're trying to do? I don't understand. I just don't understand.
Go on, Marshall.
I did not raise you to be such a shallow little fool.
Not the right
Father,
response.
why do you say such things?
The Earth Crystal is now the last of the crystals here upon Luxendark to retain its normal state. All who seek to awaken the crystal, whether the Vestal or my own flesh and blood, shall face the wrath of my blade!
Wow. Solid pounding right there.
You shall remain here whilst you regain your senses.
And just how long am I to be your prisoner?
That depends on you.
Until you realize the error of your ways!
Yep. Father of the year right there, ladies and gentlemen. Just casually fighting to murder his own daughter.
Redouble the guard. My daughter poses a graver threat than you might think.
At least he's not stupid.
It's as I feared. Father does not understand.
Idea. What are we gonna do here? How are we gonna get to the dungeons? Oh. Oh, good.
Lord DeRosso, Your Grace, what brings you here? It has been 15 years since you last ventured forth.
DeRosso. Have we met him before? I don't think we have.
15, you say? It brings me joy to see what a fine Grand Marshal you have become. For an immortal such as I, 15 years seems but a fleeting moment in time.
Immortal? I mean, he is a vampire.
Do
so-
you recall that day? It was dreadfully cold by your reckoning, though just the sort of weather in which I delight. Upon ceding the head counselor's seat to you, I retired to my castle and partook of a goblet of steaming wine. And now 15 years have passed since you rid yourself of me by naming me Archduke. But I ask you, are you content? You seized the Earth Crystal and laid waste to the places sacred to the Orthodoxy. And you brought the crystals under the dominion of man, exploiting them to build your ideal society. All great deeds we failed to accomplish. You should be proud.
I have a lot of
I
questions.
did it not for pride.
I would have you accept my words as true, for there is no veiled reproach therein. Indeed, you have acted most valiantly, unlike we who have long done naught but watch from the shadows. And yet, you have been too hasty, brave the Templar.
His name's Brave?
I fear I do not share your urgency, for my life has spanned 2,400 years.
That's a long time.
But I understand the reasoning therein, and it is from such understanding that I say you have been too hasty.
Though 15 years have passed, you have changed not one bit. However, if I might respond,
Father just doesn't understand.
Nope.
Right. All ready. It's quite a way to the dungeon, but I'll manage.
Do you have a hidden passage in your room? Yeah, she does.
Forgive me, Lord Marshal. Is Edea here with you?
No, she is not. She was supposed to be confined to her chambers.
Yes, Lord Marshal, she was. But she suddenly disappeared.
What's this? We're not the sentries vigilant?
They claim never to have stepped from their post. Her chamber door was never opened.
Then how could she have?
Her father's daughter, indeed. She acts from the same sentiments. Those sentiments that you once held for the Crystal Orthodoxy.
Oh, did he go rogue?
How could you know that? Have you not been away from this land these 15 years?
Doesn't mean he doesn't know what's
Was
going
it
on.
not you who drove me to exile? Well, be that as it may. But to one such as I, you and your daughter are one and the same. Passionate, stubborn, not even 100 years old. So it is I can understand what both father and daughter are thinking, simply by watching. You ought try speaking with her, and listening too. Your time for such opportunities grows short. Crystalism. Anti-crystalism. The quarrel between you and your daughter is but a proxy for that clash of ideas.
Really?
Open your heart before it is too late. The very future of this world hangs in the balance.
You truly have not changed, have you?
Is that so? Well, you must forgive me.
Okay. Oh, shit, done already. That'll take a while.
I know the dungeon key is around here somewhere.
Alright, RPG logic. It's gotta be just lying around on a table somewhere. Like right here.
Found it!
Okay. Yeah, we're getting a lot of, like, lore right now. 4 birds in a cage. Agnes, Edea, ring a bell. Are you alright? There's the fiddle. I am unharmed as well. How rude. What's the big idea leaving me out? Oh, fuck off, Harry. Wait, Edea isn't here. Where is she then? Think about it. This is her home. She has friends here, family. Wait about now, she... You can't think this was all a trap. Edea is not the sort of person to commit such deception. I will not believe it. Not too long ago, you were calling her out on, hey, these people used to be your countrymen. Maybe you share the same ideals. Maybe you're a spy. You know. She's right, me neither. Me least of all. I'm saying she's in more danger than all of us. We're only enemies of the state. And Edea isn't. With her, it's personal. She's betrayed them, Tiz. People here must bear a grudge. You suspect she's being subjugated to an especially cruel punishment? Yeah, staying in her luxurious room. Think about your journal. What does it say? Anything about getting out of here? Why would he still have it? You think they would have taken it off him? Have a look. No luck. I suppose even miraculous tomes have their limits. Let's send Ari as a scout. What? Ari as a what now? You can pass between these bars. Go have a look around the area. Nice thinking on yes. You might be able to track down the Selkies. What if someone sees me? Then don't get caught. You think I can just muscle through like you all? Do you see any muscle on me at all? If we remain here, we'll never get closer to the Earth Crystal. Or to Edea. At least see if she's being held in a dungeon or not. Fine, you want me to go? Wouldn't want Edea harmed. Not that I don't care about what happens to me. Oh, what a drama queen. Wait, I hear something. Something's coming. I gotta hide. What's with all the noise? I could hear you guys outside. Edea? Sorry to keep you waiting. I found the keys. I'm just glad you're safe. I like how they were having this conversation when she was around the corner.
Agnes,
Oh,
are you all
Hug,
right?
Please.
I am. Now that you're here, Adia, I'm glad to see you're safe and sound too.
Me?
Well, the Eternian forces do view you as a traitor to your homeland. I feared they'd have some unspeakable punishment awaiting you.
You needn't worry about that. My father is not so draconian as that. And yet, on second thought...
At least no harm has come to you.
I'd like to thank you too, Adia.
That's a good
You
thing.
saved me from having to search this entire dungeon. Eri, do you think you could have
Wow.
carried this key around? You're so little after all. It does look really heavy. I'd rather not think about lugging that about. There's nothing to worry about now that I'm here. Well, I better lead the way. With your poor sense of direction, Agnes, who knows where we'd end up.
Now hold on. My sense of direction has improved. At least somewhat.
Isn't that simply a matter of having Eri
I love
and
that they
Tiz
can
lead the
joke.
way?
Well, that may be, but
Don't take it so hard. Now come on, follow me.
if you say so.
I just love that. It's like, my sense of direction is improved. Yeah, only when other people are leading the way. Alright, nothing in this one. Can't get to that one. Oh, it is.
Thanks, Adia. You're a lifesaver.
You're quite welcome. But it was really nothing. After all, I was raised within Central Command's walls. I know every nook and cranny.
Were you able to speak with your father?
Huh? What does it matter to you?
You have family you can talk to.
He's just wondering.
You ought to, you know.
You would forgive my father? Grand Marshal of Eternian Forces. Head Counselor of the Council of Six. You've seen how much Agnes has suffered because of my father's orders.
True enough, but
You need not worry about me. We need to focus on awakening the Earth Crystal.
all right.
Okay. Now we got this back. Can I? I can't get to the, to this one, can I? I'm glad you're alright, Tiz. I owe you one. Hey, Tiz. How do you feel about Agnes? Be honest. Where's this coming from? Never mind, it's written on your face. Your face? Keep it down, would you? Don't worry, she can't hear us from here. You can't keep hiding your feelings anyway. Go tell her. Tell her you like her. I mean, the crystals come first. There's no time. I didn't mean right this second. Some time was just the two of you. You tell her, take your hand, and walk your path together, side by side. I mean it, Tiz. You're not gonna find anyone else like her if you pass this up. Not ever, ever, ever. Keep it down. Why do they have money in a chest in the dungeon? People are so weird. I mean, I'm not gonna complain about the free money, but maybe I should.
Are you all right, Ring-a-Bell?
Why wouldn't I be? I mean, I knew you'd come. All I had to do is sit back and wait. And, well, here you are. I'm the luckiest man alive. You're my savior, my goddess. Let me thank you with a big kiss.
Ring-a-Bell, are you coming or not? I can leave you here.
Of course. Let's go.
Nice try, buddy. You had your chance. Alright, let me explore this last little corner and then we'll do our party chat. I just love that. It's just like, okay, well, what if I said yes? Where would you take me? Teasing friends is fun. Alright, maybe we actually get to do some fight in this episode. Ow. Okay. Well, I mean, I see a big exclamation point over there, so... that probably means, there's a fight over there. Something. I don't know. We'll find out.
Now, if we can get through here, then... hold on while I try this key. It won't open.
Are you sure? Do we need a different key?
I don't understand. I'd thought...
Little Edea, in a bit of a bind?
Who's there?
Who's this?
Sage? Is that you? What are you doing here?
Oh, don't tell me he was evil the whole time.
What
Kirby
am I
Sage.
doing here? I could ask you the same. As for me, I'm right where I belong.
Right where you...
Yes, indeed. You see, I'm a founding member of the council that preceded the Duchy of Eternia. And that would make me your enemy.
I don't
Really? Come on.
understand.
I've been sequestered in Yuliana Woods ever since that Templar Brave Lee seized power. But the fact remains,
Brave
I
Lee.
still count among the members of the Council of Six.
You were acquainted with my
Oh,
father?
come- Really?
Then you must have known who I am. Why didn't you say so, you miserable old lech?
I saw little need, being that I was in seclusion and no longer attending the council.
This cannot be. You were a trusted friend to us. A teacher-like figure who rendered aid. And to now hear you say you serve Eternia? The people who killed the Earth Vestal, the Fire Vestal, Olivia! I don't understand. Who are you, really?
Who indeed? I am but an outsider looking in.
What do you want with us?
An old friend has risen from a long slumber, so I came to see him. While I was here, I thought I would deliver a warning.
A warning?
Then you yet serve the Duchy's forces, and mean to stand against us?
You are not entirely wrong there. This world is not so clean or pleasant as you may think. I suspect your journey this far has taught you as much. Malice is not the only enemy. The road to ruin is oft paved with good intentions. With action comes consequence.
That's
The joy of some may be the misery of others. To decide one way is
Also
to
true.
abandon the other. Knowing this, will you continue upon your chosen road?
Nothing could stop me.
You mean us?
Right. Us. We've come so far together.
Is that so? Well then, have the courage to think and act on your own.
Those words. Have the courage to disobey.
Well now, you do remember.
Sage.
Step back.
No, I thought we were fighting.
Sage?
Know that ever shall I be watching over you.
So you were still on our side? I'm so confused. Hey, we made it back here. Excellent. Alright, maybe we'll actually be able to get a fight in this episode.
Eternian Central Command lies ahead, and the chamber of the Council of Six is housed at its summit.
So that's where we'll find your father, Edea?
Yes. Along with the Dark Knight Alternus Dim and that strange man who put us to sleep.
Well, we need the key Edea's father has. That's the only way we'll make it to the Earth Crystal. If we can just get the key, maybe we can avoid fighting a lot of people.
I'm afraid that is one big if.
Yep.
Lord Marshal, the gate to the dungeon was utterly destroyed. But why would Juliana assist in the Wind Vestal's escape?
The capricious old fool. I cannot fathom his thoughts. But that the two appear now after 15 years. It's as if they have come to gloat over my demise.
Lord Marshal, I'm afraid I don't understand. It is unlike you to utter such bleak words.
Victor and Victoria are defeated, and we no longer receive word from our squads deployed abroad. Those two grandsires said their piece ere going into hiding again. All that remains now of the Council of Six are you and I, Alternus.
I shall not concede defeat. Were we but to slay the Wind Vestal.
And what of my daughter? Could you slay her too?
Aw, he found
Hear me, Dark Knight, Alternus Dim. I would have you escape while you still may.
Your Lordship, I must protest. Am I such a burden to be sent away so?
It is my faith in you that makes me bid you leave. For I have a task I would entrust to no one else.
You need merely speak the word.
The time has come for me to share my true aim in restoring the Duchy of Eternia and reveal the secret borne by its predecessor. Until now, only I and those two grandsires were privy to such knowledge.
And when I wait. Yeah, I might as well go like this. And this area is big. There's a question of boss fight down here. Wait, there still might be one, who knows? Well, so far it's not anything important. Well, I say important, but I don't know. Like, we've been getting a lot of, like, lore stuff. A lot of dialogue. See if we can actually get a fight in this episode. That'd be nice. There's a path forward. Okay, that's the way we gotta go, I think. What's in here?
This is the room where I grew up.
This is her room.
So this was your room.
Hey, ring a bell. Let a girl keep some
You just
privacy.
said that?
Where's the fun in that? This place must be full of memories. I can almost taste them. I don't have any memories,
Creep.
at least any I can recall. So forgive me if I wax a little sentimental here. They say you can tell a person by their room. And all I can say is, what a
Really?
fine room you have here.
Thank you.
Hey, isn't that a picture of you, Adia? You look so young.
Oh, how embarrassing. Let's pretend you didn't see that.
Here's one with your entire family.
What?
Oh, I'd forgotten about that.
Seeing this picture leaves no doubt of the depth of your father's love for his daughter.
If by love you mean exasperation, you may be right.
Are you truly prepared to battle your own father?
That would seem to be my destiny. You could say I truly am my father's daughter. We are both of a mind that shan't ever waver once we decide upon something. To go against one willing to die for his beliefs calls for steely resolve. That is why I...
It doesn't have to be this way.
How so?
It
Yeah, it
serves
kinda
no
does.
purpose to abandon dialogue from the start. Not while you are both here to talk.
I will consider it.
Okay, well, I didn't realize that was her room. Alrighty then. Still don't have the key for that. I don't think we'll get the key for it for a long time. Divine Fist. Let's see. Yeah, no, with his ability, like, he honestly gets more damage from his bare fist than weapons. I can always take off that perk and see what the difference is. Yep. See. Remove. Okay. It's currently 167. 177. Yep, no. Better find have it. Okay. Let's keep going.
But that cannot be. How could such a secret be behind the crystals?
It's not for us to question the truth. I will see that the Vestal and her followers are stopped here. And you, I would have you prepare for the worst. The Pillar of Light will appear somewhere in this world. You must find it, Alternus. And you must be victorious.
Pillar of Light? Huh. Okay then. So something's going on here. something probably not good. Hopefully we can get to a save point here soon. I mean, I can technically save anywhere, but I'd rather not, honestly. Okay. Oh, there's a save guy. There he is. Such a long and windy path just to get to him. Alright, let's go down here and see if we can have some dialogue. Or if we start a boss fight.
Father,
Yep.
How could I have not known about that secret passage to your room? What am I to do with you now, Adia?
well, I've been using it almost as long as I could walk. It's come in handy more than once.
I see.
Listen, Father. The truth is, well, I wanted to help you fulfill your ideals. I truly did. I think I was lonely. I mean, no matter how I tried to get through to you, you never paid me any mind. It was as if you always had your back turned towards me until I left Eternia.
It was not that I never accepted you. Rather, you were ever my pride and joy. My assigning you to the Sky Knights was an acknowledgement that you had become the woman I knew you could be. I had thought you might tame that band of ruffians, to bring them to order, and lead them. Alas.
Thank you, Father. I never knew you felt that way.
Do not thank me, for I too shall do whatever it takes. I cannot allow you to lay hands upon the crystal. Mine is a cause that I shall not willingly abandon.
Yes, Mother told me. It was when she first fell ill that you began to rush the pursuit of your ideals. Was it not?
I will not stand by and watch you ruin all I've made. You and your band shall not pass.
Why, Father? Why must you always refuse to listen to me? Are we really that different?
My ideals are no longer my own. It is my calling, nay, my duty, to protect this world.
Protect the world? But it's you, Father, who endangers it! Is this battle between us all but inevitable? I came here knowing that mere words could never bend your will, and yet...
You've come this far, only to spout such sickly sweet sentiments? You disappoint me. Blood and steel are the final resort between those unwilling to concede their beliefs. I am Brave
Okay.
Lee, the
Alright.
Templar, Grand Marshal of Eternia. Prepare for battle!
Alright guys, that's where we're gonna leave it off for this episode, because we're at 40 minutes, I don't want to be dragged into a 20-minute boss fight. So, yeah, we're gonna leave it off here. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know it was a lot more story-heavy, lore-heavy than I'm sure a lot of you were expecting, if you haven't played the game. Me too. But either way, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave it a like in this video. Comment down below on, I don't know, what did you think? Because this is going up on Christmas Eve, happy holidays everybody. I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate this time of year. I hope it's a wonderful holiday for you. And if you guys also wouldn't mind, I'd appreciate it if you would head over, like, go check out my other videos on my channel, like my God of War Ragnarok series, my playthrough of Pokemon Scarlet with you, which, if you guys want to see that live, head over to his Twitch channel and you'll be able to see it from his perspective. And if you guys really wouldn't mind, I'd appreciate it if you would give me a little gift for the holidays by subscribing. Because it honestly really mean a lot to me if you guys did. Because we're really close to 100 subscribers. I really want to see if we can reach that. Probably won't be this year because there's only a couple weeks left. But a guy can hope, right? But either way, guys, I will see you next time. And I hope you, again, have a wonderful holiday.